Yo, 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 what's going on, my people? I don't know if I should have done that. I might have cursed on the way live. I hope it edited out. But how y'all doing? I hope y'all had a great um weekend so far. I hope you're enjoying your time off for the people that work 9 to 5s from Monday through Friday. Um, I just want to come and do a update or recap or whatever about the Quentin Simon case. Find my door. Okay, well, let me turn this off too. I'm gonna try to turn this off so y'all don't hear it, but it might still say something. I'm gonna try to talk over it. But yeah, so I'm just gonna do a quick recap on Quentin Simon, who was a beautiful young man. Uh, he was only, I believe he was only two. Wait a minute, was Quentin only two? Yes, Quentin was only 2 years old, a baby toddler who his grandmother had custody because the mom was deemed to be unfit, and the mother for some reason left Quentin in the hands of his mother that was deemed to be unfit. And long story short, when the mother and the I don't know who that is to her. I don't know if that's the when the grandmother, and it could be the grandfather or it might be like the step grandfather. But when the grandmother and the grandfather returned, Quentin was missing. So you know how that goes. He was missing. So anyway, how are you, whoever you are? Welcome. So anyway, um, so when he came back or whatever, I mean, when the grandmother got back, Quentin was missing. They only been gone for maybe less than 24 hours, or so we were told. Do we really know the truth? But and then the grandmother went off and went to the babysitter's house and started going off on the babysitter like the babysitter owed her an explanation when she left her grandson, who she was the primary caregiver of, in the hands of the person that was deemed to be unfit to be around him. So and because he went missing, now she tried to blame the babysitter. That's what I remember. And she's like, I trusted you. I trusted. She like, you trusted me. She like, I begged you to take him. First of all, that's your responsibility. The babysitter is off. She didn't have to come running to your aid. You should have took Quentin with you wherever you went. Even if it was unsafe, you should have took him with you, and you should have got somebody else to do your little dirt or whatever. Because I believe they went on a DRUG run. Actually, that's what I believe happened. I believe they went on a DRUG run. I believe the mama is on. I don't know. I just know when she was going off on that babysitter, I got the vibes, heavy vibes of a crackhead. I don't know. Allegedly, I don't know. So, I just wanted to Um, I gotta find my phone. I don't know what the heck I did with my phone. What the heck? Hold up. Give me a second. I'm still here. I'm just looking for my phone. What in the world? Dang it. Phone. Where are you at? Ooh, I got it. Okay. So, oh yeah, let me turn this up just to make sure I can be heard more clearly. Oh, it is loud. So, Um, so I just was looking to check on some. Actually, God and the ancestors told me to check on Quentin and what's going on with Quentin's case and all of that. And when I did, I seen that something just happened. So I'm going to try to find that right now, and I'm gonna try to play that for y'all to see. Uh, oh, I didn't use this phone, did I? Let me see. I hope it come up. I'm gonna be mad if it don't. I messed up. I put the wrong stuff on the wrong. Yeah, let me try the Quentin Simon LT. Yes, okay, here it is. So All right, come on, work with me. So we about to listen to what's been going on. It says that the GA mom appears in court over taking the life of her son Quinton Simon. This is March the 26th. So I'm trying to wait for this to kick in. All right. So it's looking like it's gonna be ready. Hopefully. Come on, work with me, baby. So yeah, I'm waiting for it to want to play, but yes, I want to do this about what I saw today. Hopefully this is the same article, but I think it's the same date, so it should be. Whenever it decides to kick in and play. It's just sitting here. Come on now.
Trial against Lonnie Simon, the Savannah mother accused of killing her baby in 2022, could begin by the end of the year. Today, Simon appeared in court for the first time since July of last year. She's accused of killing her 20-month-old son, Quinton Simon, and disposing of his body in a dumpster. Now, today we learned there is still important forensic testing that needs to be done before the case can go to trial, which the judge said today that she wants that to begin at the end of this year. Lolani is facing 19 charges, including malice murder and felony murder.
Okay, so they said they're gonna start doing DNA testing. That should be happening around the end of the year. I just wanted to show y'all what I saw, and this was last month, March 26, 2024. So we'll see if they start the trial. The last time I seen before that, she was trying to get the MURDER charges thrown out. And please, the words that were used are not in cohesiveness with the points in the opinions or the perspective of my channel. That was something that was played so that you can know what's going on. If I knew they was gonna say that, I would have probably not played it. But since they said it, they said what they said. If this been allowed to be put on social media, it should be allowed to be played here. So let me see if I can fix my, because it looks like I'm having. I hope it was played right. I hope it is. I'm trying to make sure I'm getting good reception because I see the little bars that usually happen when the reception is kind of janky. So anyway, I hope that y'all heard that. Maybe I should play it again. No, I ain't playing it again. Hopefully it was received and it was heard, but that's what's going on. They're saying that they're going to start the trial. No, they're going to start doing DNA testing at by the end of the year, somewhere around there. I guess to compare it to her. I don't know. I remember last time I heard the mother was trying to fight the courts for uh access to the baby's dental records. How about that? Or was trying to fight the court for the access to her dental records so they can link them together because that's her child. I don't know. I just know she's trying to do whatever she can to keep herself from being implicated or, held accountable for the death of her son. So, and then the last time before this time where I was just playing this, the last I heard, she was trying to get some of the MURDER charges thrown out. So I don't know how that went for her. She got like 19 counts. I wish they would have did this for everybody. I wish they would start doing this for all the babies because we gotta find a way to hold these people accountable and keep them where they belong for as long as possible for the rest of their lives. They took a life, they should be held accountable for the rest of their lives. Like, yes, it's a chance that Cody Bigsby's dad is going to be held accountable for the rest of his life, but it's also a chance that it could get chopped down on good behavior. That because they said he could face up to 45 years. So the fact that he could face up to 45 years, what if they say that, okay, what if they hit him with the maximum, right? and then they'll take 15% of that off on good behavior. What if he get to live the end of his life out free when your son didn't get to live the end of his life out free? You ain't right for what you did, and I feel like he should pay. So also, okay. So I'm just saying, I hope they start doing these type of like, they hit her with 19 counts. I hope they start doing this with all these parents, because the same thing with Adam, but Adam had two charges. Like, so Corey Bigsby had one charge of one thing and another charge of another thing, and um Harmony Montgomery's dad, Adam Montgomery, had one charge of one thing and two charges of the other thing. The charges that I'm talking about is the same two charges that Cody Bigsby dad had, and the same two charges that Harmony Montgomery dad had, but he just had two of them. So I don't remember if it was something about abuse of a corpse or something like that. He might have had two of those charges. So that made him have a longer sentence available. So I hope they start doing like they did to her, which is put like 19 counts, because you got to fight all 19 of them counts. Good luck to you, girl. So anyway, really, I don't mean that. I hope she faced every one of them. I hope she found guilty of every charge, because your son does not have a say now because of people like you. And I don't understand why the grandmother was not held accountable. The grandmother should be spending time in lockup too. She should be held accountable too, because you knew that the courts did not feel like she was safe to be with. That's why they gave him to you. And how does she get away with leaving him with the person that was deemed unfit and cannot be unsupervised around her son? Like, how does she get away with leaving Quinton with this woman, and the result was Quinton is no longer alive? I don't understand how she get to walk away scot free. We thought she was about to face some type of persecution, prosecution, or something when she got locked up in 2022, but that wasn't even about Quinton. So I don't know. I don't know. I just don't think that's right, or just that the primary caregiver, the person that was entrusted to care for Quentin's life, left frivolously left the child with the person that was deemed unfit and should never be unsupervised around this child. You left her alone with him. And so when I said as a recap, so before, when I first found out about this, I tried to channel Quentin and see what I got, because a lot of the times when I watch cases, they literally make me feel certain things that have happened to them. And this was baby Quentin making me feel what happened to him, because it was so light and gentle. That's why I know it was the baby. So I know that something happened to his bottom left leg, like the calf area, like not the calf, the shin area, like around that. I believe that was broken. Actually, I believe it was broken. That she broke it purposefully, because that's why she was deemed unfit to be around this boy unsupervised. But his grandmother leaves the baby with this woman. So then, after she did that, he screams, of course, because who could tolerate that type of pain? And then she gets mad with him because he's screaming. When you did this to him, you didn't think it was going to be painful? And then she takes the rest of that out on him. And he also made me feel, I'm not going to say anything like specific, but something dripping down the front right part of like forehead. I thought it was sweat, but it wasn't sweat. And I'm just going to say that's what the baby made me feel. So that's what she did to him. And then on top of that, if it couldn't get no worse, Then she put him in what do they call that? Landfill. She put him uh she made sure that he would end up in a landfill. I'm gonna say it like that because I'm not gonna put the rest of it out there. But I really don't like that. And how can this grandmother not be held responsible at all? But yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all about the update about him. Um, did I say everything as far as the recap with him? Um, I think I did. I think I said, yeah, that the mother seemed like she went on a DRUG. I mean, the grandmother, because both of them, both generations do DRUGS. Okay. So I believe the grandmother went on a DRUG run, and that's why she didn't take Quinton with her. But even then, you still could have took Quinton with you. She had somebody with her. She could have made that person go do the run or whatever. And when y'all got home, y'all could go do your own thing then. But like, damn, like why you do him like that? So, um, I don't know. I just feel away. Oh, one thing I did forget to touch on. So, um, everybody was in an uproar about this when this case first happened, and they was outside of Quentin Simon's house, protesting, yelling with bullhorns. And some lady named Bullhorn Betty, she was out there with her bullhorn. There was a couple other people out there with bullhorns. They all went to Savannah, Georgia, to go raise HELL um disrupt the whole family's life because y'all didn't care about his. Like y'all ain't gonna get to have peaceful night sleeps. So I ain't have a problem with that. So it's another guy named Dolly that went down there. It was a whole bunch of YouTubers went down there to Savannah, Georgia, and they was in an uproar. So while this was happening, it was on TV every day. They was out there protesting with signs and all type of stuff every day. So um when they was down there, everybody was outside of there. I swear, I wish I could remember the number. I can't remember where it's at in the video. It's Bullhorn Betty video, I believe it is. And so everybody was out there protesting, and literally a apparition. And for people who don't know what an apparition is, it is like mm, I don't know what to say it is. It's like a spirit form, a spirit visual form of baby Quentin was running down his like walkway. He was running down this thing. Like uh, people would not believe it, but we literally froze it on the time and everybody was playing it. Like, like look at this. And literally you could see him, little baby Quentin, spinning and jumping and all this down the walkway. But this is an apparition. This is like a spirit form visualization of him. And that's what happened because everybody was out there shouting his name, saying justice for him and all that stuff. And he came out to play, child. It was dope though. That was the most amazing thing I ever seen. And there's no doubt it was him. Like it looked just like him. It was like I forgot what you would call it. A hologram kind of type of version of baby Quentin. It was like see-through, but you could clearly see that it was him. It is crazy, but yeah. So that's the one thing I did forget. Now I think I covered everything else. Let me see if I needed to say anything else. Is there anything else I forgot? Nope. Okay. So I just wanted to come through real quick and tell y'all what's been going on. That some motion has taken place in baby Quentin's case in the fight for justice for baby Quentin. But we still gotta wait till around the end of the year for more motion to happen. And I hope by some prayer that the grandmother, who was supposed to be his guardian, is held accountable for what happened to her grandchild, who she left in the care of somebody deemed unfit. So that's all I have to say. I'm sorry if I got an attitude, but these type of cases burn me up. And so also I don't know. Should I say anything about Elijah? No, no, no. I'm gonna say, should I? No. All right, I'm gonna save that for another day. So, yeah, I'm gonna save that for another day. I'm gonna be talking back about baby Elijah, the baby I had the dream about. He was in my mirror, my full length mirror, and he had his juice box and all that. Yeah, I started to make this live about both of them, but I'm gonna save that for another live, and I'm gonna be back to talk about him. Another day. So thank you for whoever tuned in. I appreciate you. I appreciate your attention. I appreciate you busting it up with me. If you would like to give to the platform, you see the Cash App scrolling across the bottom. If you would like to get in touch with me or contact me for any reason to schedule a reading or anything like that, I have my email listed in the description box. Please like, please sub, and please hit that notification bell. And to the people who will later be seeing this, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate everybody who pays me any attention or gives me any type of love or shows me any type of love. I love y'all. I do this for them babies. I do this for missing people. I do this for the people who have not got justice. And hopefully one day something that I did, said, or contributed in will help them get justice. So, thank you, y'all. I love y'all. Mwah. Peace.